I think it's a very timely and important summit because of the fact that the COVID emergency has now been declared to be over at the international level, but also at various national levels as well. But I don't think we have all understood all the implications of the pandemic, or that we have learned all the lessons from the pandemic. So from that point of view, I think this conference is very important for us to remember and recognize what are the lessons we have learned, but more importantly, the lessons we still have to learn, and what we can do to try and address the next pandemic, which is likely to come. There is no way we can avoid that. So how do we prepare best for that? This conference is a very, very important approach and platform to discuss that.
That's a good question. I think from our side in New Zealand, if we reflect back, we were not as ready as we could have been for a pandemic such as this. We knew that one could happen, but I guess the reality was very different from the planning that had taken place. So I think what's really important, whether it's after COVID or after any big event, is that you reflect back on the event afterwards. You try to learn some lessons. You think about maybe what you could do differently, how you could be more prepared, more ready to respond. So in the case of COVID, it's thinking about what sort of personalities, what sort of experts do we need to manage a public health emergency? What sort of supplies and equipment do we need? I think in New Zealand we didn't have enough PPE early in the pandemic. We had to work really hard to get a lot more personal protective equipment, but also things like vaccines. So yeah, there's a lot of lessons we can take. And you know, it was a very difficult time, but there are some opportunities from what was a really difficult time to learn and to be more prepared for next time.